Yeah, this guy. Yeah, okay. So I was doing some makeup. So I hope my face is a bit clear, sir.
Clear,
Because
sir.
yeah. Yesterday I told you, it's better that I stop the video while doing the screen share.
Sir, sorry
Yeah.
for the interruption, sir. Live is going on.
Okay, yeah.
Fine, sir.
Anandi ma'am.
Okay, sir. Solling, sir.
You're ready, right?
Yes, sir. Yes.
Okay. Jagdishan sir will start with the prayer song.
Now the time is 1:50, sir.
Yeah, that. 2 o'clock we'll start with the prayer song.
Okay, sir.
Yeah.
Fine.
Live link work ஆகுதா check பண்ணீங்களா? Somebody check the live link.
It's working, sir.
Sir, Agustin sir, recording start பண்ணிடலாமா? Shall I start? Hello.
Sir, start பண்ணிடலாம் sir.
Okay, sir.
1:55 start பண்ணிடுங்க recording.
Okay, sir.
Okay.
Sir, Agustin sir, hello. Sir,
யா சொல்லுங்க.
principal sir join பண்ணுவாங்களா?
இல்ல சார்.
Okay sir. Thanks.
We can
Recording
start.
Okay sir. Recording start பண்ணிக்கலாம் sir.
Yeah, sure.
ஹலோ சார். கேக்குதா?
Yes.
சார், பார்ட்டிசிபென்ட்ஸ் பார்க்க ஆரம்பிச்சிட்டாங்க சார். இப்போதைக்கு கரண்டா வந்து 70 பேர் இன்க்ளூடட் ஆயிருக்காங்க சார்.
Okay, Danish.
ஜெகதீசன் சார், ஜஸ்ட் அ மினிட்.
Yes.
என்னோட லேப்டாப்க்கு எனக்கு கொஞ்சம் ஆக்சஸ் கொடுத்துருங்க சார். நான் இப்போ அதுல இருந்து இது பண்ணிடுவேன், லாகின் பண்ணிடுவேன் ஜூம்குள்ளே. கொஞ்சம் அதுக்கும் ஆக்சஸ் கொடுத்துருங்க. தேங்க்யூ சார்.
Good afternoon, Sarnamare ma'am.
Sir, Agustin sir.
சொல்லுங்க.
யூடியூப் லைவ் வந்து சைமல்டேனியஸா போகுதுன்னு நினைக்கிறேன் சார். உங்க மிஷன்
சார் ஆஃப் பண்ணிட்டேன்.
ஓகே சார். தேங்க்ஸ்.
இருக்கா டேட்டா? அப்போ இதுக்கு என்ன பாஸ்வேர்டு?
Ma'am, ready ma'am?
Yes, Jagdish. Jagdish, ready?
Okay ma'am. Start பண்ணிக்கலாம். Sir, Agustin sir. Yes.
Sir, we will start.
Okay.
Another 5 minutes. We'll wait. Let the participants are joining.
Okay.
Or a few minutes. We'll wait and then we'll start.
Sir, we start by 2:05, sir.
Yeah, 2:05 will start.
Okay, sir.
Okay. A very good afternoon to one and all.
Good afternoon, sir.
Yeah.
Afternoon, sir.
Dear participants, we are about to start the live session for today. And today we have two speakers and they will be talking about the LMS and open educational resources. And it will be followed by a hands-on training session in various tools and also a brief introduction about the LMS platform Moodle. So it's going to be a highly engaging session for today. If you have any friends who are yet to join, you kindly remind them about today's live session. Send them a mail or send them a WhatsApp message. And for all those who are joining us across India, I hope you had a very fruitful session yesterday, and I believe that even today's session will be a wonderful, knowledge-filled, rich, and very entertaining session. We will start the proceedings. Over to you, Anandi ma'am.
Good afternoon to one and all present here. Necessity is the mother of invention. I, Dr. R. Anandi, Assistant Professor, Department of MCA, DG Vaishnav College, welcomes all participants for the second day of the national level virtual training on ICT competency for higher education teachers. Let us start this great day with college prayer.
Satyavratam Satyaparam Trisatyam Satyasya Yonim Nihitam Cha Satye Satyasya Satyam Vrita Satya Netram Satyatmakam Tvam Charanam Prapannaha Vani Gunanukathane Sravano Kathayam Hasto Cha Karmasu Manastava Padayornaha Vrutyam Sirastava Nivasa Jagat Praname Drishtistatam Darshane Subhavattanunam Namo Bhagavate Tasmai Krishnaya Adbhuta Karmane Rupanama Vidhedena Jagat Kridati Yoyataha Om Shanti Shanti Shanti.
Thank you. I hope all would be benefited by day 1 sessions, and I assure that day 2 sessions will also be an interesting one. Let us start today's workshop. I feel immense pleasure in introducing the guest of the day for the first session, Dr. Surya Narayana Murthy. Dr. Surya Narayana Murthy started his career as research associate and served as research scientist in SIBA, ICAR, a nodal government of India agricultural research organization. He is an instructional designer by training and an education technologist by profession. He has 19 plus years of IT and ITES industry experience and served companies ranging from startups to multinationals for various e-learning projects in almost all parts of the globe. His passion for creating positive social impact through technology and education pushed him to become an education technology consultant. He extensively visits to various educational institutions and demonstrates ICT and e-learning solutions and delivers technical talk in educational conferences, webinars, e-meetings, seminars, and workshops. He also associates with various universities and colleges, both in India and abroad, to help them to leverage innovative digital technologies and effective education pedagogies to enhance academic effectiveness, administrative process, student success, and stay ahead to education transformation challenges. Moreover, he is responsible for overseeing internal operations and helping to achieve the financial goals of a Make in India educational SaaS product-based company called ULEX Learning Solution Private Limited, a one-stop solution for all the needs of higher education. Currently, ULEX is being used by hundreds of colleges and universities in India to enable digital education and stay aligned with the recommendation of MHRD, UGC, AICTE, NAC, NBA, NIRF, etc. Now I welcome Dr. Surya Narayana Murthy to kindly handle this session. Sir, please.
Thank you, madam. Thank you so much. Good afternoon to all. I welcome you all for this National Virtual Training ICT Competent for Higher Education. My special thanks goes to Sri Ashok Kumar Mundre, Secretary DGVC, Dr. R. Ganesan, Principal DGVC, Dr. R. Shrikant, Dean Academics, Dr. T. Agustin, DGVC, and all special invitees and my fellow resource persons and dear faculty and technical member of DGVC and all the participants of this webinar. So without any further delay, Dr. Agustin sir, shall I proceed with my presentation?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Thank you so much. For the convenience sake, let me stop my video and then start sharing my screen so that we can manage with the bandwidth. Thank you so much. Yeah, let me start my presentation. I hope everyone can see my screen.
Yes, sir.
Yes,
It
sir.
is visible.
Yeah.
Yes, sir. You can
Yes,
go
sir.
ahead, sir.
Yes, sir. Thank you so much.
Yeah.
See, the topic which Dr. Agustin sir has selected for this event is basically the basics of learning management system. But as far as the presentation part is concerned, many of the participants who's taking part in this webinar might already have come across the terminologies called learning management system, or some might be using it in your colleges. So as a part of this seminar, we will be discussing the objective of the session is to explore what is meant by learning management system, what are the most important features of an LMS, what benefits can an LMS offer to you and your learners, how to choose an LMS which suits your organization. Maybe the last point is much more important for any stakeholder or even the faculties and HODs of any great institution, because they need to understand what is the kind of LMS they need to have in the they have to need a purchase or they need to honor for their institution, because there are variety of LMS is being available in the market. So let us go one by one to explore what is meant by learning management system. This is a basic question what we have. In a layman language, it is just a software application that used to administer, track, report, and deliver the aspects which we are following in any educational institution or a training session of a corporate or anywhere, if the learning happens, then there is a need for an LMS. And at that point of view, the current situation when the COVID has stopped people locomotion across the institutions, across the country, across the world, there is a need for anybody to track or administer or take reports and deliver your virtual lectures. So with this small definition, let me go into the next thing. So what exactly learning means here, what exactly management, the terminology is used here, and what exactly system means. Learning, again, since it is, you can deliver online courses successfully and the learning material to the students, both offline and online, the LMS can be used. That is a word which is referring here as learning. And as far as the management is concerned, if you want to manage your content online or the courses or the student details, the complete profile of a student, the complete marks, the assessments of a student, the attendance, the overall performance and the effectiveness of your courses, then this is what you're going to manage. This is this LMS can be a part of an educational ERP or MIS system, variety of forms, but it can also be standalone product in the market because LMS can available separately without integration of any attendance or any kind of ERP enterprise resource modules. So please don't get confused with ERPs and LMS. LMS is different, ERP is different. If you're going to have an ERP along with the LMS, then it's fine. So as a system, what is meant by the term system? Here, an LMS is a computer system and various software applications are integrated together. So that's why the word system is being used here. So let me move on to my next screen. So why LMS for an education institution? That is a very peculiar question, the main question which arises for everybody. No, see, as far as the traditional way of learning is concerned, if at all the students comes to the class, the faculty can take classes, they can share lecture materials to them. The traditional way, our students are very crazed to take all the lecture material from the faculties. They'll rush up to the local photocopying center where they take a copy of it, then have that material. Then that is how the entire process being taking place. But when you start using an LMS, the entire change management will occur where we'll be providing different tools for multimedia content development. You can create, you can ask the student to submit assignments. Like yesterday, you saw in Dr. Augustine's webinar that how can you use Google Classroom for sharing the content, sharing the assignments, and also supporting interactions. No, one-to-one interaction that is very much necessary, including discussion groups, peer discussion groups, exclusively in a higher education sector. It is always better that when the peer learning happens, the conversion of message is more effective. That is what different research papers are talking about it. And you can also conduct online quizzes and examinations. So if any institution is planning to operate in some type of additional courses, and LMS is the topmost necessity. And in order to do the proper organization of a content, course, faculty, students, and grades, it is very much important to move on to then LMS. So if any institution, if any of your institution is not practicing LMS, then in this, especially in this situation, it's going to be difficult for you to do any kind of operational in your setup. So let me move on to the next slide. So why LMS? Hello? Hello?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. You can proceed.
Yeah. Sorry. There
No.
was a lag.
No problem, sir.
in
No
carrying
problem.
this.
Yeah.
Yeah. So why LMS? See, according to this scientific reports, the Bonk and Graham in 2006, they categorize the benefits of online learning into three main aspects. The pedagogical improvement, if in order to improve your pedagogical strategies, like based on the various theories such as behaviorism or cognitive theory and constructivism. And if you want to give a learner-centered approach, then you're supposed to use the LMS. So that is the main point here. And if you want to have an increased access and flexibility, access is one of the most important key factors which influence the growth of the learning environment. So if you want to create a conducive environment for learning purpose, then your LMS makes learning possible. And whenever the learners have most of their learning experience far from instructors and other learners, it means that it currently suits the current environment. You can see that if you want to have that kind of flexible environment, so you need to have an LMS. And
Sir, are you there inside? Sir, Surya, sir?
Inside only, sir.
He is not responding.
Still he is in meeting, sir. Yes.
Sir, Surya, sir? We have some technical issue. I think he's out of the meeting.
Yes, sir.
Okay. I think we have to allow him again.
Yes, sir. I'm waiting.
There is some technical issue with Dr. Surya. Shrikant, sir?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, can we start your presentation?
Oh, yes, sir. Ready, sir.
Yeah. Anandi, ma'am?
Okay, sir. Okay.
Yeah.
Dear participants, kindly bear with the technical issue in session 1. Shall we move on to next session? Yes. Now I feel happy to welcome the resource person for the second session, Dr. Oz Shrikant. Dr. Oz Shrikant is currently Dean Academic Administration at DG Vaishnav College, Chennai. He was formerly the head, School of Management, Hindustan Institute of Technology and Science, Deemed University, Chennai. He has over 2 decades of experience spanning academia and industry. His research has been on knowledge management and his interests include HR excellence and international marketing, among others. Dr. Shrikant began his career in NBFC sector and was associated with Sundaram Finance Limited for about 3 years. Then he subsequently moved into academics and has worked with some of the best institutes, including SRM University. He is a recipient of various awards like Shiksha Ratan Puraskar, Glory of India Gold Medal, Best Departmental Head, etc. He has published papers in conferences and seminars. Dr. Shrikant has conducted a few workshops on team building and motivation to MBA students and also on outcome-based education and NAC process in colleges across Tamil Nadu. Now I welcome Dr. Shrikant sir to kindly handle this session. Sir, please.
A very good afternoon to one and all. First, let me thank our secretary and principal and the coordinator IQAC for arranging this kind of virtual workshop and giving me an opportunity to share my knowledge and thoughts with the august audience. Let me stop my video and plunge into the presentation.
Yes, sir. Your PowerPoint is visible.
Yes. I hope it is in show mode.
No, sir. The show mode is not working.
Yeah, now?
Yeah, yes, sir.
Oh, it's okay.
Yes, sir.
Right. Thank you. Thank you for the confirmation. So let us start. Let me briefly tell what would be the structure of the presentation. So I'm going to have first a poll taken to have a pulse of the audience, and then the introduction and what is OER, the history, and the most important Creative Commons license, the 5 R's of OER, practical understanding, and some OER sites so that it will be useful. And the practical and some understanding would be in terms of hands-on experience, because this is going to be a workshop. I'll show you certain sites, and then finally the discussions and questions, if any. So first we will take a poll. I would request all of you to enter into the alternate tab and log into menti.com. I request the audience, people who are logged on through the mobile phone can also press the home button and then go, don't leave, don't press the back button, press the home button and then go to the new tab menti.com and enter the code 943946. I repeat, enter the code 943946. I request the moderators to put it in the chat also. Yes, thank you. Enter the code 9439 and 46 and please answer this simple question that when I am searching and using resources from the internet, option 1, I am aware of the IPR issues. IPR includes the copyright, etc. Second option, I am aware, but I don't know what to do. Third option, I am aware, but I don't mind. And the last, fourth option is I am not aware of the IPR issues.
Sir, I think you can show the word cloud happening.
Yeah.
You can go to the Mentimeter website and I think you can show the word cloud happening.
Just a minute.
Yeah. Sir, you can go to mentimeter.com.
Yeah, I hope it is visible now.
Yeah. It's visible. Yes, sir.
So majority of the people say that I'm aware, but I don't know what to do.
Yeah.
And second, I am aware of the IPR issues, and quite a few people, about 54 people, have said I'm not aware of the IPR issues.
Okay.
And very few, negligible percentage that I don't mind.
Okay.
So this is the response. Okay, I would request final poll number 2. Again, the same Menti. Second question. Again, I request the audience to please answer this. This is the final poll. No more poll taking. So please go to menti.com, or you can press the back button and enter the new code 739650. I repeat, you can enter the new code 739650 and answer this very simple question. I am aware of the OER. I have heard about OER, but I don't know, or I am not aware of OER at all. Please enter the code 739650. I hope you are able to see the results. So majority of them are very happy to note that they have heard about OER, but are not aware about the details. So that is why this session is being included as part of this workshop, to enlighten you on what is OER all about and how to go about it. So now back to the presentation. I thank all the audience for enthusiastically participating in the poll and sharing their viewpoints. Now let us get into the task of the OER. So let me ask you a very simple thing, introduction. You might have seen these logos. So can you put it in the chat box, please, if you are aware? Can you please type in the chat box if you are aware? Yeah, no problem. If you're not aware, let us go on. So this denotes open access. So I hope you would have heard this word open access many a times. Publication is defined as open access. When it is defined as an open access, when there is no financial, legal, or technical barriers to accessing it, then it is referred to as an open access. That is to say that when anyone can read, download, copy, distribute, print, or whatever they can do with the information, use it in education as well as in any other way within the legal framework. So this is what is meant by open access. That is, you need not pay for it. The next one, if anybody is aware about this. You can put it in the chat box. Yes, it is open content. So what do we mean by open content? Open content describes any work that others can copy or modify freely by attributing to the original creator. So that is the most important part of it, by attributing to the original creator. So there is no need to ask for permission. That is the most important thing. That is why it is called as open content. There is no need to ask for permission, but it can be copied and modified. But the credit should be given to the creator. That is what we mean here by attributing to the original creator. Credit should be given, and it can be copied, can be modified. Okay. So this includes what can be done. So what are all coming under open content? Textbooks, academic journals, even films, music, everything will be coming under open content. We have the right to copy or modify by attributing to the original creator, by giving the due credit to the creator. Okay, next one. Can you please type in the chat box if you are aware about this? I am sure that many of us as academicians should be aware about this. MIT, world's leading university, so that goes without saying. Everyone will be aware about this. OCW. Yeah, I'm able to see somebody is saying Creative Commons. We are yet to come to Creative Commons in detail. Yeah, so MIT Opencourseware, absolutely right. I have people answering that. So Nitya Narayanan is answering MIT courseware, Opencourseware. So MIT, why I have put MIT? Opencourseware is now being done by many universities, but MIT was the pioneer. So MIT was the leader when nobody talked about Opencourseware, about the open education, etc. MIT opened up their portals for others because it is one of the leading university. So people aspire to be part of MIT and who cannot join MIT, but they can take a course or two. So MIT Opencourseware was created way back in 2000, 2001. It is not anything recent. So they are the pioneers. Next one. Can you please type in the chat box? What does that denote? Any idea? Have you seen anywhere? Okay, let me tell you. Many of us would have heard about this open source software, and many of us also would be using one open source software. Open source software like Ubuntu, Linux, and even our mobile phones software, Android. So these are some of the examples of open source software. So open source software is in which the source code is released under a license in which copyright holder grants users the rights to use. So they can change and distribute the software to anyone for any purpose. And most importantly, the open source software can also be developed in a collaborative manner. Okay. And the last one, have you seen this anywhere? As academicians, we need to be recognizing this. Okay, so if we are not aware, absolutely there is no problem. So this is what is called as Open Education Consortium. So Open Education Consortium is a not-for-profit global members-based network of open education institutions as well as organizations. So it is for the advancement of open education globally. So that is what we need to be knowing. So now we will get into, and there are many more open things, but I just wanted to highlight a few. So this is not exhaustive list. This is only a very indicative handful of things which as academicians we need to be aware of. So there are many more open things which you might be aware of. So let us proceed forward and understand what is the OER that we are going to be talking about today. So what is OER? So this is the logo you need to be aware of, which you see on the right hand side. So open educational resources are teaching and learning materials that you may freely use and reuse at no cost without needing to ask permission. I'm sure that everyone would be happy about knowing this, is it not? As academicians, we normally go to Google or any other and we try to take something and copy, and with always the doubt in mind whether we'll get into a legal battle or not, etc. But now OER says that the materials you may freely use and reuse at no cost without needing to ask permission. So that is what is described. Unlike copyrighted resources, OER have been authored or created by an individual or an organization that chooses to retain few, if any, ownership rights. So this has been taken from the website. So that is what is given to you below. You can also make a note of the website, and you can visit the website at a later point of time to know more about OER Commons. So the Creative Commons and OER, all these things will be coming into picture. So doesn't that sound lovely that we can have something that we can take it and use it without any issues? Right. So now we will briefly see the history of OER, and before going into the details of the license, I'll just take a minute. I'll just skip through because due to the time factor, I'll just skip the history. Just I have listed out here. It started way back in 1994 when Wayne Hardings coined the term learning object, and 98 David Wiley coined the term open content. 2001 Larry Lessig founded the Creative Commons, which we are using it till today. 2001, I told you, MIT initiated to publish university course for free public access for non-commercial use. That is what is OCW that we just saw. Opencourseware, MIT 2001, they were the pioneers. And in 2002, at the UNESCO's forum, this terminology was coined open educational resources that you and I are now looking at. So OER was coined at UNESCO's forum in the year 2002. So teaching, learning, and research materials in any medium, and digital or otherwise, that reside in the public domain or have been released under an open license that permits no cost access. Please underline that: no cost access, use, adaptation, and redistribution by others with no or limited restrictions. Okay, I hope you're getting into the groove of what is OER. So open educational resources that can be accessed freely without any worry about financial or legal obligations. Okay, to continue with the history. So 2007 Cape Town Declaration, open education is not limited to just open educational resources. 2009 there was a Dhaka Declaration. 2011 there was again an UNESCO guidelines on open educational resources and higher education. 2012 the first OER Congress and the Paris OER Declaration emerged as a resultant effect of that. And 2017 we had the second World OER Congress. So that is a brief about the history of OER. Now we will get into the most important one that we need to be aware of, what is called as Creative Commons license. So there are 4 things as you see. Licenses, if you see: CC BY, CC BY SA, CC BY NC, CC BY ND, BY NC SA, BY NC ND. Okay, let us understand. BY means attribution, that is, others can copy, distribute, display, perform, and remix your work if they credit your name as requested by you. So you need to be giving the author due credit. So that is what attribution means. ND, no derivative works. Others can only copy, distribute, or display and perform verbatim copies of your work. That is, they cannot modify your work. They can only take it and use it as such without changing any content in it. And the next one, SA, is share alike. Others can distribute work under a license identical to the one you have chosen for your work. They can also share like giving the due attribution. And the last, NC, is non-commercial. So others can copy, distribute, display, perform, or remix your work, but for non-commercial purposes. Okay, so there should be no commercial value involved. So please note the licenses. Please keep it in your mind. So these licenses are what you need to be looking for when you search on the Google or any other site where you intend to take materials and use it for further study or any other purposes. So please be aware about these. Okay, what these denote. Anybody has seen these Creative Commons license earlier can put it in the chat box that you are aware you have seen these. Can I see some responses in the chat box? Creative Commons licenses. Have you seen? Okay, let us get into it further and understand it better. So Creative Commons licenses, the first one is public domain. So you can copy and publish, you can use it for commercial purposes also, you can modify and adapt, and you can change license. Attribution required, there is no necessity. Then BY, attribution is required. So attribution is required, and you can copy and publish, you can use it for commercial use, you can modify and adapt, change a license. BYSA, that is attribution and share alike, accepting, changing license, everything is permissible. So these are the different aspects that you need to be aware of while understanding the Creative Commons license. And when you're taking any content from, as I told you, from Google or other you need to be looking out for these licenses, which means that public domain means we are free to use. And attribution required also, we just need to give the credit to the author and we can use it. Share alike also we can take it. So what does it, okay, well, let us not get into too much details, but let us see from an overview, from a bird's eye view point of view. So what does it denote? So I hope now it should be clear to you. BYNCND and BYND is not considered as OER. The rest of the things are considered as OER, open educational resources, that you and I can take it and freely use it, modify it for commercial or non-commercial purposes. Many of us would be into training and development apart from the regular teaching aspects. So when we take a content and when we use, we should not, I repeat, we should not get into legal trouble. That is what the IPR, that is what the poll number 1 I asked. So IPR issues, we should not get into any sort of legal entanglement. So please be aware that apart from BYND and BYNC and ND, all the other licenses are considered as open educational resources. Okay, now the next question would be, sir, how do I find out whether these licenses are there or not? So how do I find out, and how do I, when I do a Google search, how do I find out whether it has a license, whether it is an OER or not? How do I understand? Just wait for a few minutes. One more thing I have to share, and then we'll go in terms of understanding that hands-on. Okay. Now, there are 5 R's of OER: reuse, revise, remix, redistribute, and retain. Sounds lovely, is it not? That is what we always like to do. We tend to reuse, we tend to revise something that is taken, and then we remix, we redistribute, and then we retain it, a copy at our end. So reuse, use the content in its adulterated form. Revise means you can adapt, adjust, modify, or improve, that is, in short, alter the content. Remix is combine the original or revised content with other open educational resources. Redistribute is you can share the copies with your students or with your trainees or whatever it is, as the situation might apply. And retain, keep access to the materials after this particular event is over, after the class is over, or after the training event is over. So I hope you would be now eager to understand how we can search and use materials in terms of the content, that is the legal aspects, without affecting the legal aspects, how we can do that. So let us go into the practical understanding, because since this is a workshop, let me stop the theory here. I just wanted, without knowing these, we cannot go into that. So there are a lot of things in OER, but I have just given you only the important necessary aspects to understand what is OER. So are you excited to know about how to search in Google as well as YouTube and find out whether we can freely use it? I'm sure you would be. So let us get into the, for searching OER, we first begin with our own Google. Okay, so all of us are aware and about this Google homepage. Please do not go, please see this. I request all the audience not to attempt, don't go to alternate tab, don't go to Google, just please observe and please understand, and then later you can do this. So without understanding, it will be difficult for you. So first try to understand how to search for materials. So I am going to explain to you. Please do not go into another tab, and please, you will be missing. So first, the Google homepage. Okay, all of you are aware. Now, if you see this Google homepage, at the bottom right-hand side corner, there is a tab called as Settings. I hope all of you are able to see that. Google homepage, bottom right-hand side corner. In case you need to scroll down, please scroll down and see that. So there are normally privacy, terms, and settings. Now I click on the settings. So when I click on the settings, I get certain things. It says search settings, advanced search, your data, history, etc. So now I will be clicking advanced search. I repeat once again, Google homepage, bottom right hand side corner, settings tab, click the settings tab and click advanced search. When you click the advanced search, it takes you to another page. So now you need to key in what you want to find out. So if I say, for example, now I say blended learning, because that is what is going on today, hot topic. So blended learning. So blended learning, I want to search on blended learning. I want to take materials without any legal issues. So I type the topic blended learning. All these words are there. And then if you come down, left hand side, you see usage rights. Left hand side, are you able to see usage rights? I'm just placing my mouse. Are you able to see usage rights? So usage rights, click this drop down button. When you click this drop down button, then it is there, not filtered by license, free to use or share, free to use or share even commercially, free to use or share or modify, free to use, share or modify even commercially. That is what the Creative Commons license that we just saw. So you need to choose accordingly what you want, whether free to use or share, free to use or share even commercially. As I told you, if you're doing any training activity or anything and if you're making money out of it, so free to use or share even commercially, free to use, share or modify, you want to modify anything or you want to use it for commercially after modifying it also. So you can choose any one of these depending upon your requirement. Okay, let me again show this. Google homepage. This is, I hope you are able to see and understand. Google homepage, bottom right hand side corner, settings, bottom right hand side corner, settings. Okay, so the settings, click on settings. When you click on settings, you will get what is called as advanced search. Click advanced search. It will take you to a new page. Type in whatever you want to, whatever topic you are willing to search. Type in that. Come down, left hand side, bottommost, there is something called as usage rights. Normally by default, it is not filtered by license. You need to click that drop down box. When you click that drop down box, yeah, so is it clear to you now? Okay, let me just homepage, settings, homepage settings, advanced search, I hope it is visible now. People requested to enlarge, I have enlarged. So not filtered by license, usage rights, not filtered by license. Please click on that. When you click on that, you will get many things, free to use or share commercially, use or share or modify, and use, share, modify even commercially. So you click whatever is as per your requirement, you click on that. So I free to use or share, then you click on the topic, what you want to do. So I'm just saying blended learning. I hope you are able to see that. So I'm just saying blended learning. So, and then free to use or share, and then I click advanced search. So now whatever you are getting will be under the free to use category. So the first one itself we are getting as I hope you are able to see, Educational Technology Journal Springer Open articles. I hope you are able to see. So normally we hold the Springer, Elsevier, etc. to be in the high category. So these are also there in the open. Okay, so I have just images. Apart from the images, I'm just taking the first one, blended learning, the new normal and emerging technologies. Okay, now I am clicking on that. I am clicking on that, and it is taking you to this Springer homepage. And if you see here, it says Springer Open. Springer Open. That means research article here, open access. I hope you are able to see Springer Open. We talked about initially in the introduction. After the introduction, we talked about open access, open content, so many things. You are able to see this open access. I hope you are able to see. So open access. Open access means we can take it. It is for free. We can take it and reuse it. So there is no question of any cost or legal problems. Open access, Springer Open, and here the Springer Open access. I hope it is clear to you. Open access, you are able to see that. Okay, so this is how you search for OER content in Google, because all of us use Google. So whichever CC license you want, you need to click on that usage rights, and then you take it and use it. So this is one way of searching OER on Google. Now, can we move forward? I hope it is clear. Now, the second thing that we most normally we do is we do an image search on Google. Again, we want a lot of images. So when we want images and ensure that the images are also not OER, that is free from any license requirements, I would like to use the images which doesn't have cost obligation or copyrighted obligation. I would like to use it. So you need to come to Google again. Google Images. So I want to take images. Okay, I am saying 4 P's of marketing. I'm just saying 4 P's of marketing. I hope you are able to see my screen. I have just typed in the Google search 4 P's of marketing, images. I have come into the images. I hope you are able to see. Images. Yes. Okay. Now there are so many things. I want to identify what is OER, free to use. If you see, there is something called as I hope it is visible now. I have enlarged my screen. So images, 4 P's of marketing. So images, click on the images. Now we are able to see something called as tools on the right hand side. just along the side of images, news, books, maps, more, settings, tools. You're able to see tools. So click on tools. Tools will take you to certain sub aspects here on the bottom: size, color, usage rights, type, and time. Okay, images, you click on images, you click on tools. When you click on tools, you will get further sub aspects. Now you click on usage rights. So this is what you need to click on: usage rights. Click on usage rights. Again, you have, by default, it will be not filtered by license. Whatever you want to use, you please click on that. Reuse with modification or only reuse. It is for non-commercial purpose with modification, or non-commercial reuse. So you need to click on any one of these. So labeled for reuse. Suppose I say labeled for reuse. I don't want to modify anything. I just want to use it as such. So I can choose this. So whatever may be your requirement, you just go in for this. Once again, I repeat, just type whatever you want to search in the images icon. Then on the same images, last one, tools. Click on tools. You will get this usage rights. Then you click on whatever you need to use as per your requirement. I am just clicking labeled for reuse. So labeled for reuse. So now you will be clear, it is labeled for reuse. So I can use any of these pictures as per my requirement for reuse without the fear of anybody pulling me up. I hope you are able to understand. So 4 P's I have just typed in. I have clicked on images, go to tools, on the same thing, on the same side, tools. Then it will be, this is what you need to click, usage rights you need to click in, and then click in whatever the license is necessary as per your requirement, whether for modification or without modification, whatever you want to use. I hope it is clear to you now. So main 2 things we have seen: one, Google search in terms of the content; second is the images. So that is what normally I believe that all of us use, these 2 things. So many things are there. Okay, now let us go to another important aspect. The most commonly used site by all of us, whether for entertainment purpose or educational purpose. Whether it is entertainment or educational, I'm sure you would have got the clue now. It is YouTube. Okay. So YouTube, I have just again typed the word blended learning in the search. I hope you are able to see. So I have just in the search, I have just typed the word blended learning. Whatever we want, we can type blended learning. Now, if you see, there is a thing called as filter. I hope you would be able to see that. When I type certain things, beneath there appears a thing, filter. Are you able to see? Filter. Now click on this filter. Filter, if you click on, you will get certain things: upload date, type, duration, features, sort by. Now you need to click on, or in features, if you do not get the drop down. So here I have the drop down. You are able to see. So features, you are able to see features, and here Creative Commons. You need to click Creative Commons. Once again, I repeat, YouTube, you type whatever I have typed in blended learning, search, you type in, click on the filter. When you click on the filter, then the next one you should choose is features. Under features, click Creative Commons. Please click Creative Commons. So I click on Creative Commons. So now I get certain search results. Okay, when I have I have clicked Creative Commons, I get the search results. Okay, now the first search result. How do I ensure that it is OER? Okay, that will be a question. How do I ensure that this video is OER? Now, let me play this video. So I have got the first search result that appears. I'm just playing it. I hope you are able to see. So this is the first search result I have. So I am just clicking on the play. So now it is playing. So how to find out the video which is licensed under Creative Commons from YouTube? So this is what we will do. So I hope you are able to see. So it has started playing now. Please scroll down. Please scroll down. You will see something called as in the description. You will see show more. When the video is playing, there is something called as show more. I am sure all of us would have seen this, but many of us would have ignored this. So in the description, there is something called as before the comments. Okay, sometimes it will be after the comments also, but 99% it will be only before the comments page, comments section. Sorry, this would be show more. So you need to click on show more. If you click on show more, then the license is visible to you. License, Creative Commons Attribution License, reuse allowed. I hope you are able to see. So when you click on the show more, the license appears. So license, Creative Commons Attribution License, reuse allowed. So you can take this video and you can use it for any purposes as per your requirement. I hope you are getting it. Once again, I repeat, go to YouTube. In the search tag, type in whatever you want to search. Then you need to click on filter. When you click on filter, you will get features. In features, you need to click on Creative Commons. Creative Commons, when you click on, you will get the search result. I am just taking the first search result and playing. And as it is playing, you scroll down, you will be seeing what is called as show more. If you click show more, you will get this license. Creative Commons. So you can take this video and you can use it without the fear of getting into any sort of trouble. So once again, YouTube, search. I have typed in blended learning. Click on filter. In filter, Creative Commons, I have already clicked on, so it is highlighted. So click on under the features, Creative Commons, and you will get the search results. And when you want to play anything, you can play and you can scroll down and check. One important thing that you need to note here is the CC you might get in certain videos. Just below the search result itself, you will be getting CC. That CC is not to be confused with Creative Commons. That denotes difference. So you need to go down and check, and then only you need to be taking into account and ascertaining whether it is part of Creative Commons or not. Okay, so this is with regard to the major aspect of Google Images and YouTube. Just 2 or 3 things more that I would like to share it with you. Next one is I would like to tell that we have something called as NROER. NROER. So it is the National Repository of Open Educational Resources, Government of India initiative. So if you all are thinking that India, whether they have done anything or not, yes, very much it is there. NROER is the National Repository of Open Educational Resources. It was developed by CIET and CERT and was launched on 13th August 2013 in New Delhi in collaboration with the Department of School Education and Literacy. So let me just show you that. Yeah, I hope you are able to see this. nroer.gov.in. So NROER, yes, a collaboration with the Department of School Education and Literacy. So Ministry of Human Resource Development, Government of India, and it has got resources in many subjects and in different Indian languages, mainly for primary, secondary, and senior secondary classes. Okay, let me tell that also. It is for primary, secondary, and senior secondary classes. And except NCERT textbook, all other contents available on NROER is under Creative Commons CC BY SA 3.0 license. That is why I told you Creative Commons license you always need to bear in mind. So except NCERT textbook, all other contents available on NROER is under Creative Commons CC BY SA 3.0 license. So that means you needn't have to take the material and always check if it is an OER. If you are taking the material from NROER, definitely it will be an OER. Okay, so that is what you need to understand. So NROER, there is something called as a repository. If you click repository, then you will have themes, e-library, e-books. So you can take these. Okay. As I told you, it is mainly intended for primary, secondary, and senior secondary classes. Okay. Next one, yes, what is called as OASIS. OASIS is the Commonwealth of Learning Online Institutional Repository. Commonwealth of Learning, COL. Okay. So if you click on Google OASIS, maybe a lot of things will come. You need to click OASIS COL, then only you'll be able to go to the correct one. I hope you are able to see the screen. I'll just slightly enlarge it for you. So Commonwealth of Learning Online Institutional Repository for Learning Resources and Publications. The point to be noted here is the publications found here are licensed under Creative Commons CC BY SA 4.0 license. It can be freely downloaded for reuse and adaptation with attribution to COL, that is Commonwealth of Learning. So if you see OASIS, there are a lot of things, communities in OASIS. I hope you are able to see. Select a community to browse its collections, research and publications, country reports and profiles, corporate, course learning materials, conference proceedings and working papers, speeches and presentations. So it is not only for teaching, but also for research, for other purposes. There is huge collection of materials available in this OASIS. So you can take these and you can be using it without, again, the fear, because it is licensed under, as I told you, CC BY SA 4.0. So it can be freely downloaded for reuse and adaptation. Only thing with attribution to COL. You need to give the attribution to COL. So research and publications, if I click research and publications, see, you are able to get collections in this community, articles and periodicals, books, guides and toolkits, newsletters, open data, etc. So whatever you want, you can also filter it in terms of on the left hand side, it is there. You can go and try. Please make a note of these websites. You can go and try it at a later point of time. As I told you, due to time constraint, I will not be able to demonstrate everything. So please listen, please understand, and then you go and individually browse. It doesn't require any great technical knowledge. It is all very easily accessible and you can do. So YSS is one Commonwealth of Learnings where you have a huge amount of data and you can do. Next one that I would like to share here is what is called as Open Textbook Library. Open Textbook Library. You can also simply do a Google search and you will get this. I'm showing you that Open Textbook Library. Open Textbook Library gives you textbooks that have been funded, published, and licensed to be freely used and adapted as well as distributed. So both students as well as faculty can download these textbooks. You can also print and keep it with you. You need not be afraid of any copyright issues or anything. So the very word, it says Open Textbook Library. So the starting itself, it says it is open for use. Otherwise, there will be issues and problems. So even if you have any librarians are there, you can also go and you can also download the text and you can have it in your library resources. So Open Textbook Library, the e-resources, you can develop on e-resources. So go to Open Textbooks website, click on Google, type Open Textbook Library, and it will give you the link. So go to the Open Textbook Library website. On the main page, you can see Browse Subjects option. I hope you are able to see. I'll just enlarge my screen. Browse Subjects. So when I place my cursor on this Browse Subjects, I hope you are able to see there are different categories: accounting and finance, business, computer science, economics, education, engineering, humanities, journalism, media studies, etc. So the resources are plenty. The resources are plenty for you and I to use them. Again, repeatedly I'm saying, without the fear of any copyright issues, because so far we have been using without minding them or without knowing what to do. Now that I hope you all have an understanding that you can use these and you will be able to benefit out of this. Okay, so we can be going on and on and on with regard to the, but due to paucity of time, I am just stopping here and just would like to finish off with a couple of slides to show the other web resources. So OER sites that you can do OER, this is available internationally, that is globally. OER Commons, Khan Academy, I hope you would have learned about this. Khan Academy, many of people will be knowing. Merlot, OpenStax CNX, MIT Opencourseware, Open Education Consortium, Connections. Connections, when you type Connections in the Google, please type Connections OER, because there is a store also by name Connections in Chennai, so you should not get that. So Connections, Hippocampus, Wikimedia Commons, Creative Commons Search, Open Textbook Library, that is what we just saw, Wikibooks. So these are some of the OER sites where you have lots of material, which we as academicians, we can take it and use it for furthering our knowledge as well as enhancing the student community knowledge. Okay, now the next question you will ask me is, sir, are there any Indian sites? Of course, there are Indian initiatives. So India is nowhere lagging behind. So OER sites, Indian initiatives, Amrita Virtual Interactive E-Learning World. So AView, eGyanKosh, I hope you would have seen some of these. FlexiLearn, NCERT, NIS OER, the name itself is there, OER. Of course, the famous, all of us know, NPTEL. And OER 45 is the Homi Bhabha Center for Science and Education. I'm sorry, I'm just going a little bit fast. Oscar, because these will be there in the resources, you can refer to these back also. So the YouTube link will be there. It will be also shared to you. So you can refer to these at leisure time convenience to you. So I'm just going about this. Okay. So Oscar, Pratham. So these are all some of the Indian initiatives taken in terms of open educational resources where a lot of content is there and you and I can benefit out of it. Okay, so Sakshit is another one. Now, if you have been using without the knowledge of OER and other things, at least you should be putting a disclaimer of this nature wherever you are using. This PPT or whatever video or whatever it is, uses material available on the internet, solely used for academic purposes and bears no commercial value. So to be on the safer side, that you need to be having this. If you have not if you have been doing that earlier, appreciated. Or at least if you want to take some resources which are licensed and you do not know how to get the license, you should always write to the author and ask, or otherwise you should just give this to be on the safer side. Okay, now let me end here. I thank the organizers for giving me an opportunity to share, and I hope it was a useful session at your end in terms of knowing that there are so many free things that are available for every one of us to readily take, use and reuse. A happy learning and happy teaching to everybody in this August audience. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir, for your valuable inputs on emphasizing the importance of open educational resources and the ways to access them without worrying about copyright issues. Thank you once again, sir. Now let's move on to the third session. The resource person is a man who needs no introduction, Dr. T. Agustin Arul Prasad, who is currently working as an assistant professor in PG and Research Department of Chemistry, DG Vaishnav College, Chennai, and also serving as a vibrant IQAC coordinator. He has over 13 years of teaching experience, 10 years of research experience, and currently guiding 4 PhD scholars. His research interests are stereochemistry, organic nanoparticles, and green synthesis. A special note here, his H index is 5 and I-10 index is 4. He worked as a consultant cum team manager for Cyber School Technology Solutions, a multinational IT-enabled education company in Chennai for 4 years, which brings him the interest to play with computers. He so far authored 2 books titled Engineering Chemistry and Engineering Chemistry Lab Manual. Some of the honors and achievements by him to mention: Best Student Award for Dynamic Leadership at Postgraduate Level, Qualified GATE exam in the year 2000, selected for the post of Sub-Lieutenant in Indian Navy Education Branch during December 2003, completed a UGC minor research project of worth 2.1 lakhs during the year January 2015 to January 2017. In addition to that, he is a certified trainer for ICT enabled teaching. Now I welcome Dr. T. Agustin Arul Prasad to kindly handle this interactive session. Sir, please.
Thank you, ma'am. Am I audible?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay, ma'am. Very good afternoon. The time is 3:30. So the next 1.5 hours, we are going to see all the hands-on session, all the required tools. Now, as mentioned by Dr. Shrikant, the content is very, very essential for any teacher, because when you prepare a material, for your student, you have to first plan your material. That is the reason why I posted an assignment in Google Classroom asking you to write down your lesson plan. A lesson plan is very essential. So without a lesson plan, you cannot proceed in your teaching learning process. You should first plan what you are going to teach. The second is your content. And when you want to develop a content, you should first have a storyboard. like Vimalra ma'am said, your ICT enabled content is very, very similar to a movie where it should contain a story. So without a story, you cannot watch a movie. So we have to first think about the storyboard. But right now, we are not going into the details of storyboard. So let us try to have enriched content that does not have any IPR. That is the reason why I asked Dr. Shrikant to give a session on IPR, because we have a habit of preparing our PowerPoint. Even myself, I was doing that wrongly. We used to just open web, we used to collect some material, we cut, copy, paste, and we will prepare a content and we will put it, we will present it to our students, which is absolutely wrong. Every information that is available in the net or in the web is an intellectual property of someone. We are not authorized to steal anybody's intellectual property. So whenever we try to share or whenever we try to prepare our content, it should be our own intellectual property. So you see, only when we start thinking in that terms, we can end up in patents and we can end up in various IPR domains. Otherwise, we will be simply copying it and delivering it. Okay. So the first tool, with this introduction, let me go to the first tool. The first tool for today is, please watch this video. A new tool, a very effective tool for all the teachers. Now, if you are interested in writing, then this is the tool for you. And this tool will be very much useful for teachers who are involved in mathematics, statistics, accounts, where if you want to solve problems using a whiteboard, then you can go for this tool. Now, what you need to do is you have to go to the Play Store. You have to type Squid, S-Q-U-I-D. And once you get this app, it's an app available in the Play Store. It's a free app. I already installed this app. So, okay. Once you go inside the app, you will see a page like this. You have to click the plus sign and go for the note. Now there are various notes available. See, you can have a ruled note, if you or you can have a blank note. Now I am selecting a blank note. So once I have selected my blank note, you can give a title for this note. So the title for this note is ICT. Okay, so title for the note. Now another requirement for using this tool is your pen with stylus. So stylus pen is a writing pen, which we normally use it for a tab. So this pen is only 100 rupees. It is available in the market. So you have to call it as stylus. You have to ask for stylus pen. Now using this pen, okay, you can choose your color and you can start drawing or writing anything you want in your mobile. You can create your entire class in your mobile by writing. If you want to derive an equation, you can derive. Okay. Okay, y is equal to mx plus c. A plus b, the whole squared is equal to a squared plus 2ab plus b squared. And you can just push this. So if you push this, the page will be extended. Or if you want to go to the next page, you can go to the next page. If you want to go to the next page, you can go to the next page. If you want to erase it, you can take the eraser and you can simply erase it. Okay. Now, if you want to reduce the size, yes, you can reduce the size. It is available. See, you can reduce the size and use it. Okay. So if you want to draw, and show anything to your students, sorry. If you can even increase the size, thickness of the line. So if you want to increase the thickness of the line, you can increase. You can write anything. You can write everything here. Now, what I will do, so how to record the entire stuff using your mobile phone. Now what I do, I will come out, stylus pen. Okay, so I'm coming out from mobile. Now I want to create a class for today's ICT session or for any regular class. I will go to my screen recorder. I will tap my screen recorder. I will click start. So when I click start, now my screen recorder is on. You have to come out from the screen recorder. Go to Squid. Select a new note. And you can start using. Okay. You can start using your stylus. So my screen is recording. Okay, my screen is getting recorded. And you can record for hours together in this model. You can write, okay, as if you're writing in a blackboard or a whiteboard. Okay, you can draw, you can derive. Once you are done with this, what you need to do is you have to stop the recording. So my recording is ready. You have to stop the recording. So you can see here. Go to Squid. Select a new note. Okay, I will show you in a different. See, this is actually saved. Okay, so this is actually saved in my files. I will show you from my files. Okay, so that you will get a better view. See, you can see my file is saved here. So when I click start, now my screen recorder is on. You have to come out from the screen recorder. Go to Squid. You are watching my recorded class. Select a new using Squid. So if you have your mobile phone, you can run the entire show with your mobile phone. Okay. You can start using your stylus, provided you have a smartphone. Now once this video is ready, so my screen is recording. Okay, my screen is getting recorded. And you can record for hours together in this model. You can write, okay, as if you're writing in a blackboard or a whiteboard. Okay, you can draw, you can derive. Once you are done with this, what you need to do is you have to stop. Okay, so this is my video. Now you can take this video to your computer, or even you can, if you have a video editor in your mobile, you can edit this video and you can simply push it to your students. Another important application of this Squid app is whatever you have recorded or whatever you have drawn. Say for example, see, this is one of my class drawings. You can convert this as a PDF. See, you can convert this entire note or this page as PDF, and you can immediately share it to your classroom. See, once your class is over, you can simply convert this and you can share it to your classroom. So it's so simple that what you see, you don't require a laptop, you don't require a desktop, you just require your mobile phone and a stylus pen, and you can do wonders. Thank you for watching. So you just watched a recorded video inside a recorded video, which is recorded using a Zoom platform, and it is telecasted live in YouTube. That is the power of technology. So we have used 4 interface right now. Okay. So just you can, if with your mobile phone, you can simply do wonders. You don't require a laptop. You don't require anything. If you are a very what do you call hardcore teacher, so you just need a stylus pen and your mobile. You can sit down in a remote place, quiet place, put your headphones, connect it to your mobile. You can simply start writing and teaching. Okay, that is your Squid. Now, this is one area which I wanted to tell you. So let me also show you one more video. See, what I showed you right now is a unedited video. Let us see how an edited video will be. So this is my edited video.
When we try to convert a fissure, which is a two-dimensional structure, into a three-dimensional structure. So let me take a fissure. So in this case, I have my CHO here, my OH here, my hydrogen here, and COH here. So how to convert this into a wedge? Okay. So while drawing a 3D formula, that is your wedge representation, from a 2D formula, it is better to draw the group at the lower end of the vertical line.
Is my video audible?
Towards your right hand side. So this is the group at the lower end of the vertical line.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
So we will take that group to the right hand side. Okay. So we are taking that group to
So
the
this
right hand
entire
side.
video was
When you do
prepared
that,
using my mobile,
this particular group will be
using
towards
my
you.
Squid app.
So you should bring this group towards you.
It was recorded using my mobile.
OH will be moving away from you.
Now you can include
Now,
all these
how to
video
check
into
whether
your
this representation is right or
PowerPoint
wrong?
presentation,
What you need to
and
do
it
is
becomes
you have to view
your
the
own intellectual
molecule from
property.
this side.
Nobody can claim it.
Okay, so when you view the molecule from this side, you can see these two groups are in the vertical line. Okay, so these groups are in the vertical line. Or in
Okay,
other words,
so this is one example where we can do wonders as far as our teaching process is concerned. Next, I will move on to another app. The name of the app is Nearpod, and I think many of you would have used it. This is another student engagement platform, a wonderful tool. Your students will really enjoy it. The name of the app is Nearpod, Nearpod. You need to log in. You need to sign up first, and then you need to log in. Nearpod is very similar to your PowerPoint. Okay, you can actually create your Nearpod in just a few minutes. It is very, very similar to PowerPoint presentation. So I'm not going to go into the details of Nearpod. I will show you how a Nearpod can work. You can prepare a Nearpod for say around 30 minutes or 1 hour duration. If you have logged into Nearpod, Nearpod is also available as app, or you can use this join.nearpod.com. See, I have prepared my Nearpod and I'm going to show you how you can make it as live. You can prepare your Nearpod and say, for example, you have a class today at 9 to 10. You can just open your window, your Zoom meeting or whatever it is. You can open this Nearpod app and you can ask your students to just copy down this code KLXOM. Go to Google, type join.nearpod.com and type the code KLXOM. I will show you what are the ingredients that you can add to your online teaching with this one app. Can I have some feedback from the audience? Are they doing it? Because I'm not seeing the YouTube live. Can the moderators tell me? Are the audience there? Are they inside Nearpod? Can somebody share?
Yes, sir, the audience are joining.
Yeah, please. Let the audience join because it is going to be highly entertaining. They need to join. You can make this Nearpod course as a live course, or even, sorry, I think we cannot add more than 40 students. Therefore, I will start. So those who have joined, you can play with me. You can join with me. So this Nearpod is allowed for only 40 students. Okay, I think I have crossed the limit. So for 40 students, you can work for a student of 40, a class of 40. Okay. Now you can add a video. See, this is nothing but a slide, a PowerPoint slide. I have included my video. So this is my first video and my, okay, all devices. So this is my educational portal, my own educational portal. It is infoledge.com. Okay, so INFOWLEDGE. It is owned by me. It has a trademark. So it is Infoledge, INFOWLEDGE. You can visit Infoledge, www.infoledge.com. Okay, and there is a YouTube channel called Infoledge. So all chemistry teachers, you just log into my YouTube channel. You have a lot of videos available there. You can watch my videos by logging into Infoledge in YouTube. Okay. Now, I can add a three-dimensional image. So some image, see if I want to show my students, okay, what is this? Okay, so I can have some images, three-dimensional images here. So this is nothing but a carbon nanotube. So what you are watching is a carbon nanotube. This is how a carbon, see, we are talking about nanotubes, right? So this is your carbon nanotube. Okay, now you can type whatever that is required like a PowerPoint, and you can record the audio.
Dear students, welcome to this course on fundamentals of stereochemistry. Stereochemistry is the study of three-dimensional structures of molecules. For a given molecular formula of an organic compound.
Okay, so this Nearpod also has an option where it can generate its own voice. Okay, so you also have that option. So let us not move into that option. Then, okay, so this is another slide. So like that, you can add your slide. See, each and every frame is a PowerPoint slide. Okay, so each and every frame is a PowerPoint slide where you can record your own voice.
When the carbon is sp3 hybridized, we observe a tetrahedral arrangement, and the best example is methane.
Now, some of my students are watching it, right? Okay, so now I have a class and I am relaying it live. Now, all the students will be watching this screen. Now, immediately after a few slides, I want to ask a question. So I want to know whether my students have understood what I have taught so far. So I have created a quiz. Again, this can be prepared in Nearpod. It is a very simple way of preparing it. Now I will start the activity and people will be answering it. Okay. So all the answers will be recorded here. The time is 5 minutes. And the question is, what is the difference between configuration and confirmation? Don't worry, you can type something. You can just type ICT. If you are logged in, if you are watching this quiz live, just type ICT. Or if you know the correct answer, you can Yes, I'm getting some answers. Write something, write ICT. So your answer is recorded. I'm not able to sign in. Somebody is asking me. Okay, we'll check. You can see students are answering. So it's a live. See, I am making a contact with my students. I am making a virtual connection with my students. So I'm getting answers. Okay, so we can move to the next part. So you can create quizzes like this in between your PowerPoint presentation. Now this is another slide. Now see, I have incorporated my video prepared using my mobile phone and stylus inside my Nearpod.
Let us try to understand the perspective formula of a molecule. Now, when a molecule is drawn in a Fisher projection, the Fisher projection lies on the plane of the paper.
So you can simply incorporate the video recorded by you by using your mobile and stylus into a PowerPoint presentation. And you can prepare the entire PowerPoint presentation by videos like this.
And
you don't have to add any words or you don't have to add any text.
Formula for methane.
So if you are thinking of having a PowerPoint presentation with only videos, this is the best way.
This is what we call it as a perspective formula.
You can also add music so that the students will not get bored. We are talking about happy learning, but imagine when we are going to talk for 60 minutes before our camera, okay, without any emotions, will the students be ready to listen?
So we have a bond angle of 109 degrees and 109.5. Now, normal thickness lines represent bonds that are on the plane of the paper. So these two bonds along with the carbon lie on the plane of the paper. And this dashed line represents the bond projecting away from the observer. And this solid wedge, so this is what we call it as a wedge. And a solid wedge represents the bond projecting towards the observer. In a similar way, we can draw the structure of ethane. Now, in a Fisher projection, ethane can be represented like this. And when we try to draw or when we try to convert this Fisher into perspective formula, we need to take care of so many things. These two horizontal bonds should be drawn as wedge representation. So these two horizontal bonds are drawn as wedge representation. And these two vertical bonds should be drawn as a dash representation, which means
okay. So we can have a video with engaging music and convert it into a PowerPoint slide. So all these can happen in Nearpod. Now this is another activity. I think all are ready. Okay, you have to draw. You can just move your fingers okay, sharply in your screen. If you're using a mobile, you can just draw, you can just press your finger on the screen and you can just draw, you can scribble something. So I showed you how to draw the wedge representation for methane and ethane. Okay, so you can simply draw the wedge representation for methane and ethane. Wow, I have an apple. Can I have some more structures? Prabhanan sir, good one. So you can use this kind of innovative assessments. It is not an assessment, but it is one way of connecting yourself with your students. So your students get connected with you lively. Okay. The best part in Nearpod is it creates an enormous report. Once this entire Nearpod is completed by the student, it will send you a report. For my class of 45 students, see, on a live you can accommodate only 40. But if you are going to do this entire work in a self-paced, you can give the link to your students and your students will do it in a relaxed mode at their own time. Then any number of students can join, and the report alone for my class, for my third year undergraduation program, the report alone from Nearpod runs to 100 pages. So it will give you all the details. It will give you all the details of my class. Okay. So I can see a lot of beautiful drawings coming up. Okay. Now, again, this is again another drawing question. So you can draw. Next comes our presentation. Again, I'm adding a drawing. Okay, so you can draw here. Again comes my presentation. Okay, now I have a class, a fill in the blanks. So I have so many students here in my fill in the blanks. You can just try. Some of you try the fill in the blanks so that I can get some results. Yes, Sivaramakrishnan sir, 2 out of 2. So instantly you can assess your students. Instantly you can assess your students. Okay, so this is something about fill in the blanks. This is a little bit difficult. Okay, so you can also have match. See, I'm incorporating all type of assessments in a single platform. I add what do you call? I add drawing the structure. I add typing. Okay, so typing format. You typed ICT, so I add typing paragraph type. I add drawing type. I had fill in the blanks type, and now I have a matching type. So I've incorporated all type of assessment into a single platform. Okay, now this is what we call it as beyond the classroom. I found this video quite interesting and therefore I wanted to have it inside. So not this one. Okay, this is another video. Okay, I'll show you that video. This is again another video of mine, which was recorded using my mobile phone.
The E and Z designations are used when there are no two similar atoms or groups. The different substituents using the Kahn-Ingold-Trilog sequence rules until a distinction is found. So we need to rank the substituents in order of decreasing atomic number on the first bound atom. The atom with the highest.
Okay, so a lot of chemistry stuff. Again, there is an activity, you can draw the structure. See, this lesson runs, okay, for nearly 40-45 minutes. And this particular video is awesome. This video is awesome.
So here, you'll be doing the cis or trans isomers in a cyclic structure. Right. Now the term cis
and this is
trans
what you call it as
just now,
flipped
this could
classroom.
be applied for certain carbon-carbon double bond molecules. But in this topic here, we focus on the use of cis and trans in a cyclic structure. Here you see a cyclopentane, 5 carbon in the ring. Now, let me give you some substituents here. A bromine and a chlorine. Notice how I draw the bonds here. Both are wedges, that means both are pointing towards you. And if both substituents
Raghavan sir, unmute yourself, sir. So you're not audible, sir.
Okay, so you can add several activities like this, and you can just go on. See, I have added several videos which was recorded using my mobile phone.
And
okay,
let's.
And you can see I have converted into a PDF. Okay, I have converted into a PDF and I have given it to my students in the same platform. I'm creating content. I'm creating content. Okay. Okay, so this is my website, infowledge www.infoledge.com. Okay, so this is one complete class. I would say it's not a class, it's an engaging activity-based class for my students, because I want to drive away from the regular Zoom meetings and regular self-paced program. So if you want to engage your students, if you want to add, let me say, if you want to add flavor to your teaching process, then Nearpod is one of the best kitchen where you can cook an awesome food for your students and you can supply it hot. Okay, so that's all about Nearpod. We will go to the next. I hope all of you enjoyed Nearpod. If you really enjoyed, please put it in the chat box, put it as your comments. We will be very happy to hear from you. Please put your comments about Nearpod. Okay, now let us move on to the next part. I will show you another thing. Now you can, we have understood yesterday what is meant by Google Classroom, and today we are looking into the content development. And the first starting point of content development is you should always think about your IPR issues, and you have to create a content without any IPR issues. Okay, let me move on to. Now let me say I have a PowerPoint prepared. Now what I can do with this PowerPoint? Okay, so this is the PowerPoint which I presented yesterday. Now what I can do with this PowerPoint? You don't require any screen recorder. You don't require any OBS software to record. You can simply record this using PowerPoint itself. PowerPoint itself is an excellent recorder. There are two recording options available in PowerPoint. The first option is screen recording. See, you can see here. So if you click this screen recording, the PowerPoint will start recording your screen. Okay, so let me say I want to record this area. I want to record this area. And what I do, I go to the video which I recorded using my mobile phone. Okay, I will stop it. I will stop it. Now I will start my recording. See, please remember what I have done is I have entered my PowerPoint. I've entered my PowerPoint. I went to insert. Okay, then I clicked start recording. After clicking start recording, I selected the area. Now, after selecting the area, I went to my folder where I have my video. So my video is ready. Now what will happen here is my screen recorder will record my video. So I will start recording. Go.
Try to convert a fissure, which is a two-dimensional structure, into a three-dimensional structure. So let me take a fissure. So in this case,
okay, I will stop my recording.
My CHO here, my OH here.
I will stop my recording. You see, immediately.
So how to convert this into a?
I will stop this video.
So while drawing a 3D formula.
Okay. So the PowerPoint which you have taken, okay, which I have taken, now the video is automatically recorded here. You don't have to import any video. You don't have to search for any YouTube video. Your own video is suffice to fill up any PowerPoint slide. It can be even a blank slide. So let me introduce a blank slide. Okay. So you can simply cut this and you can put it here. Now you can see we have not used any ultra modern software. We have taken our simple PowerPoint. We have used our mobile phone, and with a stylus pen, I had created my video. I have transferred that video from my mobile to my computer. My video is ready. I open my PowerPoint. I click insert. I start screen recording. Simultaneously, I play my video, and my video is getting recorded. And you can see my recorded video here.
Try to convert a fissure, which is a two-dimensional structure, into a three-dimensional structure. So let me take a fissure. So in this case,
okay, I will stop my recording.
My CHO here, my OH here.
I will. Okay. So this is one way by which you can record. You can capture your screen, and you can simultaneously you can put it inside your PowerPoint slides. So your PowerPoint slide is ready. Now next is what you can do. Go to file. Okay, go to this page. You can see here export. Can you see export? Click this export. Click create a video. Go to full HD or HD 720. It all depends on the quality of the video that you require. And similarly, if you are going to select for a higher quality, you will be ending up with larger storage, that is larger size. And record timing and narration. Please click record timing and narration. Immediately, you will end up with this screen. Now, since my camera is being used in Zoom, I will not have my camera here. Otherwise, you will have your camera in this place. So your visual will be available here. Okay, and you can record. See, you can record this. You can record your entire presentation with your visual. I repeat, you can record your entire PowerPoint presentation with your visual. You don't require any software for this. So you can start recording, and you can talk as if you are presenting to the class. So the slides will be moving, and you can control the movement of the slides also. You can even use pen here. See, you can take a pen, you can use a color, and you can start drawing. You can explain. So you can create blank slides like this. Okay, let me draw a structure of. Okay, I'm drawing a methane structure. So everything is possible here. You can draw structures. Okay. You can write. So if you want to write something, you can write. Okay, and you can even use a laser pointer. Okay, to mark. Teaching will be absolutely fun, my dear teachers. This is a real fun. Okay, if you start using all these techniques, okay, the boresome teaching will be lost. If you feel that teaching is boring, please start using all these tools. Okay, so once it is recorded, you can always get the recorded version, and you can use that recorded version, and you can upload it in your LMS. Okay. So please remember, export, create a video, select it as HD 720p. Please don't forget to change this setting. Use recorded timings and narration. Click create video. You will start creating your video. So your PowerPoint can be converted into a video in no time. Once your PowerPoint is ready, it can be easily converted into a smart video. Okay. So this is one thing which I wanted to share with you. And the next is the videos which you are seeing. Okay, is the very famous Render Forest. Please note down this website. Whatever videos you have seen so far, all the animated videos were created. I had fallen in love with Render Forest because it gives you a lot of scope to for your imagination. Log into Render Forest. I'll give you some time because we can work on Render Forest. You can create simple videos using Render Forest. So once you enter into Render Forest, it will ask you to sign in. You need to sign in to Render Forest. I am already logged in because I have an account. So I'm already logged in. So once you have entered render forest, you have to click create video. Okay. Now you have a lot of templates. See, this is the template which I have been using to create some of the videos. Okay. Now you can add a scene, or you can choose from a ready-made stories, or simply you can type a script. Say for example, let me say that you have a script. Okay. Welcome all. ICT enabled learning teaching process. You can create a video of 2 minutes duration, or very simple videos, just to entertain your students, to give an introduction about the teaching learning process. Hope you are learning happily. Okay. Learn, unlearn, and relearn. Okay, so this is my text. Now I will generate a project. It is asking me 4 scenes. Yes, we can generate 4 scenes. So it automatically generates a project. Okay, see here, it automatically generates a project. Okay, and we can add music. If you want to change, see, if you want to add any other scene here, you can always do that from the available scene. So you have male characters, you have female characters. Okay, you can see. So you have male, female, you have occupations. So if I want to add this, say for example, so I will add this here. I can bring it at the end. Okay, so this is my last scene. Let us explore. So I'm adding the title, let us explore. Okay. Now you can add style. Okay, so you can add style, you can add color. Okay, you can select your colors, you can change your color, and above all, you can add music. Okay, whatever music you feel. Okay, let me say, okay, this is my favorite music. I will add this music. So I've added my music. So I click free preview. Okay. Meanwhile, it will take some time to render. It will take some time to render and get exported. Meanwhile, we will go to another part. It's called, now this is called Mind Master. Okay. Where is Mind Master? Yeah. Mind Master is another software which you can download and keep it in your desktop. Now this Mind Master is used to create mind mapping tools. Okay, so if you want to have a mind mapping tool, you can always create one. See, this is how it works. You can create your own mind mapping things. Okay, it enables you to present your see, let me, okay, this is pro. Okay, this cannot be used. Okay, tree map, all these are pro. Okay, let me take up a simple thing. So you have several types of mind mapping, and you can choose any one of these as a template, and you can develop your mind map. Okay, so the working on mind map is so simple. It is something like working on a what do you call a PowerPoint template. Now I will show you one of my mind map which I have used, I have created and used. Mind map is an innovative way of engaging your students. The students cannot participate, but still the students can use the idea. Okay, the students can use the idea. Okay, no, it is not here. 1 minute. Where is it? Just a moment. Okay, I think I have misplaced it somewhere. So we can create simple mind map. Okay, coming back to this. Yes. So you can always add topics. Okay. Yeah. You can always create a template like this, and you can create your own mind mapping. Or if you want a different template like this, you can create a template. So you can just, if you want to remove something, you can remove it. So you can remove it, you can remove it. Okay, you can remove it. Or if you want to add something, you can add. So remove it, add. It's so simple. And you can create your own subject. You can remove this. Okay, this can be removed. Now you have a simple mind map. Okay, I've removed everything practically. So now I have a simple mind map. I even remove this. Okay, so now I can add. Okay, so I have mind map, so I can slowly add my topics. Or if I want any subtopic, okay, I can add a subtopic. If I want to have any floating topic, I can have a new floating topic. Okay, and I can connect these two topics. So you need a little bit of time to work here, and you can work and you can learn, you can really enjoy. So mind map is a wonderful tool where you can explain a lot of things in a single page to your students. Okay, so this is called Mind Master. Let us check whether our video is ready. Okay, it is still exporting, so it takes some time. Okay, we will come back to that. Now you can also use another tool for animation. It is called Powtoon. I think many of you will be knowing it. So Powtoon is another tool that can be used for creating animations. Now all these animations can be created, rendered, and it will be downloaded as a video file. You can always see that in your video file, and you can work on it. So this is Powtoon, and if you had watched my video which I sent you a couple of days back, that was created using Powtoon. Okay, so this was my video which I sent you. So Powtoon is another animation platform where you can create simple videos. So you have templates. Again, here in Powtoon, you have templates. You can use your templates. Okay. You can say, for example, if you want to prepare an intro, but this is available only in a pro form, because if you have a symbol pro, then they are not available for free use. Okay. So you can always use a template, and the templates can be edited. So you can edit the templates and you can create simple video animations like this. Okay, you can just explore into all these websites. Okay, they are all very user friendly websites. The thing is, you have to enter these websites, select your template, you put your material inside the template, then allow it to render. See, our video is ready. Okay, so we have allowed it to render, and you can see the video. We created this video in just 5 minutes. That's it. So your video is ready. Now you can download this video. You have an option called download. So if you download this video is downloaded. Okay. And immediately you can copy this video. So if you need this video, if you want to incorporate this video in your PowerPoint, you just go to your PowerPoint. Okay. Open your PowerPoint. Click the first slide. Insert video on my PC, downloads, my video is here, insert, and I'm done. So my video is ready for my PowerPoint presentation. So I am in review mode. If you are very tired, you can have a sip of coffee or tea. And we are going into the next part where we are going to learn about video recording and video editing using our OBS software. Okay. Okay. Are you enjoying? Can I have some comments in the chat box? Are you there with me? Can I have some comments in the chat box? Okay, thank you very much for your comments. Now, all these tools and softwares are not magical. Okay, they are very simple tools and anybody can use it. Okay, any common man with an urge to create a content can use it. You have many softwares like this, many tools like this. Okay. I will show you one more tool. The name of the tool is, it's called Squill. Okay. This is another app that enables you to create your own video. Okay, so it is asking me to sign up. Let me sign up. Okay. Right, so this is another platform. It is something like a storyboard script where you can use a storyboard, or you can if you have a PowerPoint presentation, you can convert into a animated PowerPoint. Now I will show you one of the script which I made. Where is it? Okay, so this was my video. So this video was prepared by Squill. Now it is something like Render Forest, where you have to supply your text and you have to highlight the words in the text. Now this app works in a different way. When you prepare a storyboard in Squill, you have to supply your text. Just supply your text, what is required, and highlight the words. The app will ask you to highlight the words. You have to simply highlight the words, and the app itself imagines those words and it will create you cartoons. So that is another amazing thing where you don't have to work on creating something. The app itself creates. Let us see how it works.
The answer is amazingly simple. As per UGC and NAAC guidelines, conducting live classes in Zoom or Google Meet is only an option and not a tool. Unless we record our Zoom or Google Meet class, create it as a resource and upload it in an LMS platform like Moodle or any other platform owned by the institution, the process is incomplete, and we cannot claim that we had used ICT. In this regard, I would appreciate the faculty members to join a course in Sviam or any other portal to fully understand the ICT-enabled teaching learning process.
Now, I will again come back to this. I will show you what has happened just now. So what I have done is I took this text. Okay. What I did was I took this text. Okay. I simply copied this text and I created Squill. So the text says the answer is amazingly simple. As per UGC and NAAC guidelines, conducting live classes in Zoom or Google Meet is only an option and not a tool. Unless we record our Zoom or Google Meet class, create it as a resource and upload it in an LMS platform like Moodle or any other platform owned by the institution, the process is not complete. That is incomplete, and we cannot claim that we had used ICT. So this is the text. Now I've just copied down this text and I pasted it in Squill, and I have asked Squill to give a voiceover. So the voice that you hear is automatically generated by Squill. You don't even have to give a voiceover. Okay, so you can have the system generate.
The answer is amazingly simple. As per UGC and NAAC guidelines, conducting live classes in Zoom or Google Meet is only an option and not a tool. Unless we record our Zoom or Google Meet class, create it as a resource and upload it in an LMS platform like Moodle or any other platform owned by the institution, the process is incomplete, and we cannot claim that we had used ICT. In this regard, I would appreciate the faculty members to join a course in Svyam or any other portal to fully understand the ICT-enabled teaching learning process.
Okay, so creating a quill is very simple. You have to just go to this, you have to click this plus sign, and you can, the step one is create a script. So if you have a type script, you can write, you can type it, or if you want to upload a script, you can upload a script. So in this case, you can just copy and paste. Okay. So in this case, you can just copy as I did. Let me say, hello everyone. Okay. So hello everyone. So my script is ready. So the next step, okay, title. Okay, enter your title here. Sorry. ICT. Okay, so the title is ICT. Next step, okay, it asks me to write down a text for 150 characters. Okay, let me take up another script. Control C. So I have created a script. So I can start recording and use my own voice, or I can give a machine voice. So I go for an English male. So machine voice is uploaded. You can listen to machine voice.
Hello everyone. The concept of ICT-enabled teaching is always debatable, as nothing can be an alternative to chalk and talk. But now the situation has forced us to experiment this platform. In this regard, a better clarification is needed to arrive at usage of ICT tools.
Okay, so my voice is ready. You can make international videos. So if you are planning to upload your video in the YouTube, you can give this international voice and make yourself international, because you in many videos we can see that it is not the original voice. Okay, let Squill choose keywords. So we can use any option, or if you want to choose your keywords, you can choose. So let Squill choose the keywords. Okay, my swill is getting ready. Okay. It takes some time to work. Okay, let it work. Meanwhile, we will go to our OBS. Okay, OBS is very simple. That is the reason why I have kept it at last, because many of us are not tech savvy, and because we are much allergic towards using technology. But every teacher should be a tech savvy, because without technology, you cannot rule the world. Just imagine a situation if Google is pulled out from our life. Just imagine a situation if Google is pulled out from our life, and life will be very difficult. We may even live with Corona, but it will be very difficult for us to live without Google. Okay, so what we are doing here is you might have installed these softwares in your computer. One is Streamlab OBS. So if you click Streamlab OBS, okay. Now you can see this is my Streamlab window. Is it clear? Now what you need to do is, the first thing in your computer, you will, sorry. Now, what you need to do is just open your Streamlabs. If you have your Streamlabs right now, just open your Streamlabs. And if you have installed OBS Studio, if you have installed OBS Studio, okay, if you have installed OBS Studio, if you have installed OBS Studio, just open this platform. Both these softwares are very similar. Okay, they work on the same principle. Okay, let me go to my Streamlabs. We are using Streamlabs to record our video in a professional way. Otherwise, our PowerPoint is good enough to record our presentation. So we are going to record our presentation. Okay, so if you are ready with your Streamlab, I will go step by step very slowly. If you have OBS Studio, no problem. Both are same. You have to just check for this plus sign. That's enough. If you are comfortable in finding out this plus sign in OBS and plus sign in Streamlabs, your video is done. Your video is almost ready. I would suggest OBS as the first choice, and next is your OBS Studio. OBS Streamlabs is your first choice. Streamlabs is a wonderful software that works well, especially for your live streaming. If you want to, tomorrow we are going to see how to do a live streaming in YouTube. So create your YouTube channel, get it done ready, so you can go live tomorrow. So today I have explained to you completely how to create a content. So take your PowerPoints today, record, keep it everything ready. So your video should be ready by today. And if it can be a few slides, say 5 slides or 3 slides, that is more than enough. Okay. So get your video ready and we will go live tomorrow. You can see there is a button called Go Live. So that button will help you to go live tomorrow. Okay. Now, once you are inside this Streamlabs, you have to click this positive sign and you have to click video capture device. And you have to add source. So once if you're using a laptop, you will be automatically seeing this. And you have to click add source. You can adjust the size of your image. Okay, if you want to if you want to record a video only with your image, then you can have this. Or if you want to have your PowerPoint presentation also to be incorporated along with the video, then you have to make the size of this image. You can see in PowerPoint, one of the greatest disadvantages when you record your PowerPoint using the record, that is in the export mode. So you go to export and you create a video. I explained to you, right? So in that mode, your image area is fixed. So you will always have your image here in PowerPoint. You cannot change that template. Whereas in OBS, you can keep your image anywhere. You can keep it here, you can keep it here, you can keep it here, you can anywhere you can keep your image. So you have your image here. Okay. The next is, again, go to this plus sign, click this plus sign and click display capture. Okay, when you click display capture, you will end up with this window. You can add the source. Now see, once you click this, my video is gone. Okay, you don't have to worry. Just go here, click it and put it at the top. That's it. So you can see, now you can reduce the size of your display. You can reduce the size of your display. You can keep your visual here, or if you want to increase the size of your display, you can increase the size. Okay, you can increase the size. Let me put it here. Okay, normally in many videos we will see the speaker either on the left hand side or right hand side. Now this will give you a more connectivity with your students. So your students can see you at the same time lecturing, and they can also follow the video. Now, if this setup is done, you're all set for recording. Now what you need to do is, you need to click this button, recording. Okay, the same thing happens in OBS also. So those who are using OBS, you have to click the video capture device. Okay, now since my HD camera is used in the other platform, I am unable to put it here. Otherwise, I will have my video capture device here. Okay, so my video capture is not available. Now you can add your display capture. Okay, so when I add display capture, I will get my display capture here. You can click OK. The principle is same, either in OBS or Streamlabs, both the principle is same. And here also, in a similar way, my video capture will be here. Okay, let us go back to our Streamlabs. The principle is same in both the softwares. Again, I repeat, you will open your Streamlabs. You will click for video capture device. You will add the source. Once you do that, your video capture will come. Then you will click the plus sign. You will click the display capture. So once you click the display capture, add source, your display will be here. OBS means Open Broadcasting Software. Now, shall we go for the recording? Yes. So I'm started recording. Let us see what happens in my recording. Dear participants, I welcome you all for the 3-day national level virtual training on ICT competency for higher education teachers. Which content is more important? The 40-40-40 rule. What do we teach? And what's important that the students understand for the next 40 days? Or what is important that they understand for the next 40 months? And what is important that they understand for the next 40 years? As you can see, this is a powerful way to think about academic content. Of course, this leads to the discussion of both PAR standards and enduring understandings, curriculum mapping, and instructional design tool teachers use every day. And why not Zoom and Google Meet? Are we delivering a course or doing an online tutoring? There is a big difference. And where is the accountability? When we ensure that our children attend the online class, the best online classes, and gain knowledge, Is it not our responsibility as teachers to deliver the same to our students? Please think about it. Okay, so my video is ready. I will close this. I will come to my, I'm sorry. Now I will stop recording. Now my video is recorded. Let me check how it looks. Okay. Hi, we are going to see how we can use the Google. Sorry. Started recording. Let us see what happens in my recording. Dear participants, I welcome you all for the 3-day national level virtual training on ICT competency for higher education teachers. Which content is more important? The 40-40-40 rule. What do we teach? And what's important that the students understand for the next 40 days? Or what is important that they understand for the next 40 months? And what is important that they understand for the next 40 years? As you can see, this is a powerful way to think about. Yes, you can use the PowerPoint as such in OBS. This leads to the discussion of both PAR standards and enduring understandings, curriculum mapping, and instructional design tool teachers use every day. And why not Zoom and Google Meet? Are we delivering a course or doing an online tutoring? There is a big difference. And where is the accountability? When we ensure that our children attend the online class, the best online classes, and gain knowledge, is it not our responsibility as teachers to deliver the same to our students? Please think about it. Okay, so my video is ready. I will close this. I will come to my, I'm sorry. It is not possible to change the virtual background. Okay. Now I will. Now my video is ready. Okay. By the time we will check out our skill. Let us see how it has come out.
Hello everyone. The concept of ICT-enabled teaching is always debatable, as nothing can be an alternative to chalk and talk. But now the situation has forced us to experiment this platform. In this regard, a better clarification is needed to arrive at usage of ICT tools.
Okay, so this is my skill. Now you can simply download it and you can put it inside your PowerPoint before you start recording. If there is some teachers are saying power shutdown, no problem. The video will be available in our YouTube. You can always practice it at your leisure time, even tomorrow. Now our video is ready. Okay, coming back to our video. So we have recorded a video. So now how to do the video editing? It is even much simpler than video recording. Your video editing is even much simpler. So please open your OpenShot video editor. Just open your OpenShot video editor. you have to add. Okay, so you have to add your video. So when I click add my video, my recorded video will be there. So you can search for your recorded video. So this is my recorded video. You can see I have my recorded video. So that is one thing. Now I will show you another thing. Interesting thing is that you can always add any intro videos which you had prepared using render forest. So I will add my intro video. Okay. I've added another intro video. So you have to click the plus sign every time to add videos. I have an exit video. So now I have 3 videos. So you can bring in all the videos in this. See, you can bring in all the videos inside here. After bringing in all the videos, you have to simply drag and drop. Okay. So I have initially pasted my first video in my track file. There are many tracks, so you can add layers. These tracks are used to add many layers to your video. Let us not worry about that. Let us try to understand how simply we can edit our video. So I have created my first track. I am pasting it in my first track. Simply drag and drop. Now what I do, I go to my intro video and I am putting my intro video here and I just pull it here. Okay. Okay. Now before that, I will delete it. I will go with the editing first, my own video. I will run my video, started recording. Let us see what happens in my recording. Now I don't want all these stuff in my video, so I need to edit. Participants, I welcome you all for the 3-day national level virtual training on ICT competency for higher education teachers. Which content is more? Okay, so we have to edit from here. Okay, we have to edit from here. What? I welcome you all for I welcome you. Okay. Now what you have to do is, it's very simple. Click the scissor symbol. Just click the scissor symbol. And when you click it, you will get a line like this. I repeat, click the scissor symbol. You will get a line like this. And put it in the place which you want to cut. It is something like cutting a film. It is something like cutting a paper. So I want exactly to cut it here. Okay. So just now your video is cut. Again, click back, because once you take the scissor out, you have to put it back in the same place. So I have replaced it in the same place. Now I delete it. I delete the removed portion. Again, I bring it here. Now you can bring this here again and you can check. I welcome you all for the 3-day national level virtual training on ICT competency for higher education teachers. Which content is more important? The 40-40-40 rule. What do we teach? And what's important that the students understand for the next 40 days? Or what is important that they understand for the next 40 months? And what is important that they understand for the next 40? I know that all these things are happening. Now I have to cut somewhere here. Let us see. To deliver the same to our students, please think about it. Okay, so this is the place where I stop. Again, I go back to my scissor. Now I exactly put my cut here. Double click it. So your video is cut. Again, I replace my scissor there. Okay. Now just play. Please think about it. Okay. So I think still more trimming is required. So I again take my scissor. I make a small trim. I again replace my scissor. Come back to that place. Delete. That's it. So let me see. Please think about it. Okay, so my video is ready. Now what I will do, I had created my intro. So this is my intro, which I had created using Render Forest. You don't have to do anything with this because it is already rendered and created video. Am I right? Okay. Then this is the next video. Okay. So this is my exit video. And we created a video today, right? Using Render Forest. We will go to that video. Okay, I will take that video also. So now I have my fourth video. Okay, I will push this a little this side. I will push this a little this side. I will put my video here. It is overlaying. So what I have to do is I have to just remove it. So I'm removing it. Because if it overlays, then your actual video will not be visible. So I just drag it, drop it here. I keep everything close to each other, so no gap should be there. If there are gaps, then there will be a time lag in your video. Okay. Now what I've done is I've recorded a video using OBS. I had taken my PowerPoint. Okay, I will start from the beginning. When you go to OBS, first you have to add the resources. You will first click this. You will add video capture, add source. Okay, then you will come back. Then again, you will click plus sign. You will add display capture. Then you will come back. Your video and display capture will be here. You will align it in this area. Then you will click the record button. Once you click the record button, your recording is on. Then you will open up your PowerPoint. You will go to the presentation mode. You will talk. You will record. No time limit. You can record for 5 hours, 6 hours. Even you can take a break. You don't have to stop the recording because everything can be taken care in editing. Okay. Even if you miss something, if you forgot, if something happens, don't worry. Everything can be edited here in OpenShot. So once your video is ready, bring it here. Wherever you want to cut, you just click this, you cut. Now let us see how our edited video looks like. I welcome you all for the 3-day national level virtual training on ICT competency for higher education teachers. Which content is more important? The 40-40-40 rule. What do we teach? And what's important that the students understand for the next 40 days? Or what is important that they understand for the next 40 months? And what is important that they understand for the next 40 years? As you can see, this is a powerful way to think about academic content. Of course, this leads to the discussion of both PAR standards and enduring understandings, curriculum mapping, and instructional design tool teachers use every day. And why not Zoom and Google Meet? Are we delivering a course or doing an online tutoring? There is a big difference. And where is the accountability? When we ensure that our children attend the online class, the best online classes, and gain knowledge, is it not our responsibility as teachers to deliver the same to our students? Please think about it. Okay, we have receiving a lot of comments in the chat box. My dear participants, all these comments in the chat box are recorded. So please make a note when you do a chat in the chat box. Okay. Now my video is ready. I have a full-fledged video. Now click this button, red button. If you click this red button, it will ask you for a title. So I will put it as ICT demo. And you have to simply, you don't have to change anything. If you, it is already preset MP4 type. The type of the video is MP4 and the quality video profile is 720 and the quality is high. If you click OK, OK, it will start rendering the video. Now let us not worry about that. So it will take care. The rendering will happen. And any questions today? See, I'm unable to share with you the Moodle platform. We will have a Moodle session tomorrow at 10. If you are interested, you can join with me. So Moodle is another important and very enriching platform where you can share a lot of things. But before I close, I will show you my Moodle platform. Okay, so that you will understand what is Moodle by the time the video renders. See, my video is getting ready. If your PowerPoint presentation is too long, this will take hours together to render. Therefore, make your presentation short, say around 15 to 20 minutes, so that your rendering time will be around 20 minutes. External sounds can be edited. Yes, external sounds can be edited. Even you can add music to your PowerPoint. You can, I forgot to tell you in this video shot, okay, sorry, in this open shot, you can add music. If you have a pre-recorded audio, you can see here, there is an audio option here. You can click this audio option and you can bring your audio file here. Just drag that audio file in the track 4. So your video will be running here, your audio will be running here, and you can simultaneously have an audio video visual for your students. Okay, now let us see the complete video. I will go to my PC. Okay. This is my education company. It's called Infoledge, as I informed you. I think this is, yeah, this is another. Is my video visible? Somebody can answer me from the Zoom.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Is the quality nice?
Yes, sir.
Okay. I welcome you all for the 3-day national level virtual training on ICT competency for higher education teachers. Which content is more important? The 40-40-40 rule. What do we teach? What's important that the students understand for the next 40 days? Or what is important that they understand for the next 40 months? And what is important that they understand for the next 40 years? As you can see, this is a powerful way to think about academic content. Of course, this leads to the discussion of both PAR standards and enduring understandings, curriculum mapping, and instructional design tool teachers use every day. And why not Zoom and Google Meet? Are we delivering a course or doing an online tutoring? There is a big difference. And where is the accountability? When we ensure that our children attend the online class, the best online classes, and gain knowledge, is it not our responsibility as teachers to deliver the same to our students? Please think about it. Thank you for watching. Okay, so this is how it goes. Your video. One minute. Let me close this. So I hope you all are enjoying this video creation. See, it will be your own creation. It will be your child. Every video is something like your child. So you create it, you nourish it, and you put it in the social platform, or you put it in the YouTube. Okay. So this is my Infoliage YouTube, my YouTube channel. If you just type, you will see all types of videos. So you will get some idea about the videos, the presentation. Okay. The different types of videos I have used for my students. So these are all my videos. Okay.
Dear all, welcome.
I have given my voice. You can even add your voice while doing the video editing.
I'm excited to have you in the class.
I forgot to tell you this. In Render Forest, you can add your voice.
In the learning process. I thank God for giving me this opportunity to do something about education.
So if you are interested to join with me for an LMS meet, that is, we will try to understand what is LMS and everything about LMS, you can join with me tomorrow at 10 a.m. Now I'll be much delighted to answer a few questions. If there are any questions, kindly post it to me. Moderators, you can ask me the question. I will answer quickly. Moderators, if there are any question, you can ask me. You can open up the Zoom and ask me. Yes.
Stereo selectivity.
Any questions?
Sir, is it possible to give voice in OpenShot?
Yeah, it is possible. Everything is possible in OpenShot. See, OpenShot video editor is very similar. Like, it is not possible. It is not you record your voice while OpenShot editor. What you need to do is you have to record your audio first. You have to record your audio separately, and you can give a voiceover. You can add that in your OpenShot, and that is what I showed you. You can add your audio in this track. Okay. You cannot do a direct voiceover in OpenShot. Any other question? Can you please quickly post the questions? Any questions from our IQAC team? If you have observed any question, please post it quickly. If I had already answered, background. Yes.
Sir, there's a question from Geeta Lokesh ma'am.
Yes, tell me.
Do we have language option in all these teaching tools?
I doubt. We don't have a language option. The only language option available is, I will show you the language option. Okay, let me go to my Google Docs. Okay, you have a Google Docs. Now, if you want to create a content, say if you want to create a PowerPoint and okay, let me have a voice typing, and you can see here in the voice typing, you have a language option. Okay, you can select the language which you require. Okay, and you can see Hindi, you can see Tamil. Okay, let me put Tamil and I speak. Agara mudala எழுத்தெல்லாம் ஆதி பகவன் முதற்றே உலகு. I will show you one more option here. Now, I have an add-on in my Google Doc. So I can create a Google form immediately using my Google Doc. So directly I can use it from here. Now, I will copy this and I will put it here. Okay. The question is paragraph. So let me talk again. திருக்குறளை இயற்றியவர் யார்? My question paper is getting ready. So if I click create form, you don't have to spend time in creating a question paper. Creating a question paper is just 5 minutes. You have to just talk your question and then see my question is ready. So what is your name? So I can remove this. Who is your teacher? So this form collects email address. What is your name? அகர முதல எழுத்தெல்லாம் ஆதிபகன் முதற்றே உலகு திருக்குறளை இயற்றியவர் யார்? You can type. I'm afraid whether I can type it in Tamil, but I can always let me see whether I can do it. Okay, you can ask the students to open Google Doc. Thiruvalluvar. Okay. Even open Google Doc is written. So Thiruvalluvar, it's a short answer text. I think we can copy it here. I think the students can copy the text here. Okay, so your question paper is ready and you can send it immediately. You can create a link, you can shorten URL, copy the link, and you can paste the link in your Google Classroom. See, you can paste the link in your Google Classroom. So I think this option can be used, can be exploited as far as the subject teachers are concerned. Even you can speak in Hindi. Okay, let me first, I don't know Hindi, but still I can try something. Okay. Namaste. Okay, it's in English, sorry. Namaste. Yes, it's there. So all these languages can be incorporated. You can create a Google form. You have to put you have to open a Google form. Google Doc. You have to create add-on. So you can get add-ons. Okay, and you can add add-ons to the Google form, Google Doc. Okay. Any other question?
Sir, there has been a question which among the apps that we have explained today, which apps can be used through mobile alone and which apps need a specific requirement of the laptop?
I think except your OBS and what do you call OpenShot, everything can be used and can be created in your mobile. As I told you at the beginning of the lecture, your mobile is good enough to prepare your content, and you can just rock. Any other question? Since we do not have time today, I'm postponing my LMS session tomorrow morning. So if you're interested, please join with me sharp at 10. I will give you a brief introduction about LMS, Moodle LMS. Okay. And it will be awesome. Any other question? Any specific question?
There is a question, sir. It reads, is OpenShot video editor equivalent to commercial Camtasia?
Yeah, but Camtasia is commercial, exactly. But Camtasia has additional features. Therefore, even I had used Camtasia, but it has additional features. But OBS is quite simple. You can always use OBS. It's really simple. Any other question? If there are no questions, then I think we can wind up for today. Anandi ma'am, over to you.
Okay. Thanks a lot, sir, for exposing us to new and totally unknown video making and editing tools. I assure you, sir, that we will try to use these in our forthcoming classes and your efforts will not be in vain. Dear participants, I hope you all enjoyed and get benefited from today's sessions. Kindly join yourself in WhatsApp group to get time-to-time notification about workshop details and assignments. Thanks for watching today's session with great interest and patience. Hope we will meet tomorrow. At last, I thank for the technical team staff, Jagdish of BCA department, student moderators, and IQAC core team members, especially Shamala ma'am and Agustin sir, for making this virtual training via YouTube live streaming a successful one. Thank you.
Thank you and have a wonderful day. Okay, so we will meet tomorrow at 10 for the LMS and followed by 2 p.m. for an LMS demo. Thank you very much. Have a wonderful day.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah.